Good evening. The next important chapter in operating system is disk scheduling algorithm. So there are various disk scheduling algorithm. Why we are using various disk scheduling algorithm is to reduce the total seek time. So we are manipulating in which scheduling algorithm we are getting the reduced total seek time. So the first one is FCFS, first come first service. So they are giving some set of request and the head is initially located at 53. So the cylinder are numbered from 0 to 199. The total head movement while servicing this request. So as per the first come first service, so my head is located initially 53. So 53 to 6, the first one is 98. So I have to service 98 and then 183 and then 41. So I have to return back 41. So I am going again 122. I am again coming to 140. So here in FCFS there are total head movements are very long. So I am coming back even though 120 to 124 was nearer, but I am not servicing that. I have to service as per the first come first service order. So if you are doing, the length will be very long. So to reduce this, we are going to the next one, SJF. So as per this, we have to just manipulate 53. Here the first service is 98. So we have to find out 53 minus 98, 48, and then 183 minus 98, 85. So 183 minus 41, 142. We have to just write down the head movement of each and every request, and then we have to add all this thing. So you will get the head movement is 632. And here I executed simple problem for FCFS. FCFS means just you do first sample disk request 5, 2, 8, 1, 10. So as per the FCFS, first job executes first. So 4 is an head position, initial head position. From 4 to 5 I have to execute, and then 2 and then 8 and then 1 and then 10. So initially what's the difference? 5 minus 1, 4 is in the initial position. 5 minus 4, 1. So that you have to calculate and you have to add this. The next one is SJF or SSTF, shortest seek time first. Shortest head movement from the current head location pointer. So initially the head location pointer is at 4. So from the pointer 4, which is nearest request. So I have to identify which is the nearest request from 4. So which is request? So if I identify 5, this is only 1. When I service 2, it will be 2 head movement is request. So I have to choose 5. So and then after that 5, from the pointer 5, which is the shortest request. So from the 5 minus 2 is also 3, and 5 minus 8 is also 3. So at this time you have to choose the left side, because after traversing, because this request I have to service in any way. So if I traverse 8 and then if I again coming 2 means it will be it will take some time extra only. So you have to return back to here 2, and after that the shortest from this is 2 to 1. So 1 request and then 10. So 1 to 8 and then 8 to 10. So this is SJF, and then we have to find out the distance between each and every point. 5 minus 4, 1, 5 minus 2, 3, and 2 minus 1, 1, and then 1 minus 8 minus 1, 8 minus 1, 7, and 10 minus 8, 2. So we have to add all these things, we will get the 14. And the next one is important one, scan, C-scan, look and C-lookup. Scan means scan all the cylinder of the disk back and forth. It is also called as elevator algorithm. Consider the same points 5, 2, 8, 1, 10. So initially it is located in 4. Initially it is located in 4. Some 4 to 5 it will travel. Okay, so 5, and then after that, so first of all we have to write the points here, 5 comma 8 comma 10, and what are the requests which is needed, you just write it here, then it will be easy for. So 4 to 5 I will service, and then 8, then 10. So after this request also, there is no request for after 10, but even though there is no request, the disk will be traversed to the end of the cylinder, okay. So it will traverse to the end of the cylinder, that is called as scan. It is also called as elevator algorithm. Okay, so from 4 to it will traverse 20. So we can able to identify here the distance between 4 to 5 1, 5 to 8 3, 8 to 10 2, and 10 to 20 10. So rather than identifying this, to short the time, we can directly do 20 minus 4. 20 minus 4 is 16. So similarly, when it return back, when the head movement is returned back, it will do the service. So in the second head, in the second cylinder, I have some work. So in second cylinder, I will do some service, and then first cylinder, I have to do the service, and I will stop the service in this point. I don't go to the 0. As per the GATE Vidyalaya website, I have shown that in one end, it will be go to the last. One end, that is this end will go to the last. After that, when it is returned back, it will go up to the service request. So up to 1 I need. So I don't need 0. So I don't go to the 0 cylinder. And the next one is C scan. This is also similar like a scan. This is called as complete scan. This will also do the same thing, 4, and then it will do the 5, 8, 10, and even though the request is not there, it will go from 10 to 20. After that, it will go to the starting point, that is, it will come to the 0 without any service. Without any service, the head movement will come from 20 to 0. This is called as complete scan. Okay, but the head movement we have to calculate. So and then again after this, point 1 and 2 is there. So I have to from 0 to 1 and 2. So this is called as complete scan. So the only difference between scan and complete scan is, while it returning back in a scan algorithm, it will execute. It will do the service in scan. But in a complete scan, it won't do any service when it return back. That is the only difference. So rather than I am identifying 4 to 5 1, and this is 3 and 2 and 10. So 10 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is 16. So rather than we calculate this, we have to identify the starting point at 4 and the ending point at 20. So 20 minus 4, 16. So here it doesn't do any service, but also we have to calculate the head movement. So 20 to 0, 20 minus 0, 20. And then from here to here. So here it is 1, here it is 1, it is 2. Sorry, so 2. So it is 38. So in the same way, it is look. Look scheduling is similar like a scan scheduling, but it won't go to the end of the cylinder. It won't go to the end of the cylinder. That is the only difference. So in a scan 4, 5, 8, 10, it won't go to the 20th cylinder because there was no request on after 10. So it will stop here. It will stop here itself, and it return back. At the time of return back, it service wherever the request is there, it will do the service. So second, and in a first cylinder I have a service. So up to this I will stop my process. So this is called look scheduling. So we can find out from this to this 4 to 5 1 and 5 to 8 3 distance and all. Otherwise we can just do this 10 minus 4, 6, and here 10, and here it is 1, end with 1. So 10 minus 1, 9. So 6 plus 9, that is 14. And another one is C lookup. C lookup is the version of C-scan. It is also same like C-scan. So C-scan, what it do? It will do in one operation, but it will go up to the service request. So from 4, so I will service the 5 and service the 8 and then 10. So after 10 there is no request. So I will stop here itself and it will return back without doing any service to the service I need. So in a 1 I need the service. After that it will come back again and it do the 2 second cylinder service. So we can calculate each and every step also, as time is very less in the exam. We can calculate 10 minus 4, that is 6, 10 minus 1, that is 9, 2 minus 1, 1, 6 plus 9 plus 1, that is 16.